It's week 12 of the 2024 season, and we've got Pat Surtain. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Broncos and the Raiders, and it comes your way. Next.
In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate, Scott, Brock here and here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. A give to Laube, running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
The give here on second. And he's tackled for a short gain. It's only a gain of one. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Well, Brock, they haven't been immune to the injury bug this season, but somehow, someway, their losses on the depth chart have yet to lead to a loss on the field.
Yeah, and to me, Kate, this is really two things. This is good coaching and great attitude. They've stayed level-headed, and they've refused to panic whenever someone's gone down. That next man up mentality. And that's how they've stayed undefeated so deep into this season. It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the final quarterback taken in the first round of this year's draft. A lot of experience from Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those two numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Escapes a defender. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Another run for Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Hand off on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They give it to him again. Room to the right. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who's shaken up. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Another carry for him. Jukes out a 1-stop, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be...
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown! The Broncos have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the Raiders' offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Throw on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Now Minshew. Well, the pressure nearly got to one, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this is down across the 30 before it stopped. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
That's it, 3rd and 4.
Back to throw, Minshew. That's caught for the first. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders put it to a lower point on the scoreboard. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they could be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. A handoff for Williams, running left. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Nick's now to throw. He can't connect with it. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, in that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Oh, they're going for this. Finds his man en route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now hang on, looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got a man, coverage lost and complete. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 2nd quarter lead. Pat Fryermuth the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
McPherson at the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go, second down. They'll go right back to Madison. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Minshew setting up to throw. And down he goes. The Broncos got there. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
A.J. Cole on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. He's got this at the 27. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Broncos and quarterback Bo Nix gearing up for their next series. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds the open man there, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Going left side, Williams with it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bring it up 2nd and 5. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome at giving them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
And they'll get it down for a solid gain to about the 37. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down. To throw, here's Nix. Complete beyond the marker. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
He gets the shot at it on first and goal. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Laube on the give, headed left. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Got a man open, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch. And if the coaches want, put all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Only one on the carry, so that's going to bring up 2nd and goal from the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Minshew. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Broncos ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he's one of the best in the league this season. Still the guy that everybody is chasing in passing yards. Look at that, up over 3,000 of them to this point. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Nix. Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Fires over the middle, caught. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Got his man on the end, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Throwing here, Nix. Got him in, over the middle, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Nix. Got him in over the middle, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All right, all set up now, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Complete over the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Offense up to the line fast. Nix looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So close to the end zone, but with time winding down, they're going to try for the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
His return starts at the 5. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this one, and the visiting Broncos taking a lead into that locker room. As we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where you see the final score there. Patrick Mahomes, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they trail in that one as it's the visiting 49ers who are out in front. Brandon Ayuk, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Seahawks trying to hold on and claim victory. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kyren Williams. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Broncos back out on offense as we see Kyren Williams again. And and midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Trying an inside give to Warren. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Nix. He's going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
McPherson at the point after. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 14.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Raiders and Devontae Adams getting set for another look here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. To the sideline, catch secured. Wow, he made that one look easy for the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Back to throw, Minshew. This will be caught by Adams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The give here on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Minshew to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Running right, it's Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Shotgun handoff to Warren. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. This is Williams. Works the sideline inside the 35. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Another run for Williams. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate. It just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that extends the lead to 20.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Raiders are back onto the field, led by Gardner Minshew. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing here, Minshew. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 27. This is hauled in by Myers. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Running right, it's Madison. And he's brought down for a loss.
He was
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
They'll give this up the middle to Laube. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He's running for it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
It's 4th down. A.J. Cole in punt formation for the Raiders.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And another mistake for them here. This punt had way too much on it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. A run with Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
One thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He finds the open man there, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. This is the type of performance a former quarterback just like yourself, Brock, can marvel at. He's carried a great performance through much of this game. Even as the defense adjusted, tried to slow him down, none of it mattered.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because these moments the game does slow down. It is so fast on the field for the normal person, but when a QB's in a rhythm like this, the game is slow, and he is dicing it.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll do what he can. That carry gets to the 35-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To throw, here's Nix. Finds his man en route, complete. Jukes one defender. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A handoff to Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Nix now to throw. Able to get it to Reed. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it's sets him up with first and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Now it's Williams. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on second and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Going ground game again here. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here he is on third and long. Catch made. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos lead by 4 scores now. George Pickens the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
McPherson at the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Minshew. That ball's caught by Laupy. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
From the 34. Gallup there to haul it in. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Minshew. To the sideline, and it is caught. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Minshew looking to throw. He'll get this one to Adams. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard
Throwing
line.
it again here. Short pass caught by his tight end. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play. Keep driving that defense backwards.
First down from the red zone. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They are throwing it again. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
The throw is caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We get a break in the action as trainers come out for an injured player. It's Devontae Adams who's shaken up after that one. It's 2nd and goal. Minshew setting up to throw. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now Minshew. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Broncos are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Denver set to take the field on offense. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays have followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And yet another challenger is vanquished as they continue to carry this undefeated season in November. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.